rebirthing himself in the dream.
Okay.
That's all. He's not rebirthing himself. He's rebirthing him. He's rebringing himself back to life.
But why does he have to be Freddy Baby? Why can't he just be a baby?
He's got a flair for the theatrics. All right?
Fair enough. I guess.
I mean, in all fairness, are you shocked by that, considering what's about to happen in this movie?
Yeah.
This motherfucker is like, he is Bob Fosse at this point. Mm. He's a fucking showman in this movie. So
yeah, he crawls into Freddy's clothing.
Starts screaming. And, by the way, this sequence is the first ever sequence I ever saw of a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I only ever saw this. Yeah. Because the first full one I ever saw was Freddy's Dead, but this one is the first sequence I ever saw. I was a young kid, about 8 or 9, and a friend of mine had it on video, and we just watched this sequence, and he, made up a backstory for it as if he'd seen the movie, and told me that the glove, because the glove, what happens is, Freddy screams, the fucking ground starts moving and whatnot, and then he sort of
the coffin raises off of the ground.
And he sort of grows bigger, and then gets knocked off of it, and then he sort of puts his hand in the glove, and this is where the shit gets on. My friend tried to tell me that the glove, because of the ground lifting and everything, he's like, the glove was a gift from hell. That's what he tried to tell me. That's what he tried to tell me the plot was.
It's as good a reason as any.
Or it's easier to say that he built it himself,
yeah,
like he did. But this is where we get one of my favorite lines, where he just fucking, his hand goes in the glove, you hear the click, you heard it in the very beginning of this episode, you hear the click, he scratches, it's a boy, which was my ringtone my text tone for a very long time.
It's the only three words they kept from the guy's script.
Exactly. So. But ironically, I found out that, little bit of personal stuff on me is I fall asleep to these movies a lot. Because I can't sleep as it is.
So much.
Right? I can't sleep enough as it is, so I like to put on something I've seen enough times that I can just sort of fucking put it on or whatever.
Put,
white noise music. Yeah, I can't
whales or oceans or something.
I put on Freddy.
You put on, oh God, don't get you, son of a...
Pretty much, yes. But because my text tone was "It's a boy" for so long, every time he says that, and it happened once, and I realized I literally jumped up.
Huh?
I was half asleep. I jumped up and looked at my phone, and I'm like, oh, wait, I'm watching it. So, yeah, I can never fall asleep to this movie
like a dog
again.
to a bell.
Pretty much, yes. It's Pavlovian in its response.
And we do get the whole Freddy extended arms thing again.
Kind of, but his arms are just longer.
Yeah, not as aggressive as the first one.
He hasn't grown up properly. I do enjoy his performance in this because his arms are longer and he crosses them in a weird, awkward way that you can't, and I'm literally doing it as if you can see it, but it's so odd and weirdly shaped, but I just love it.
This scene is the first in a laundry list of scenes, is why I'm actually going to end up giving this movie a good rating, because it is a very impressive scene.
I will say
it's easily the best way they've resurrected him.
Mm-hmm.
Visually.
Well, I will say this about this movie before I even give it my rating. I can say, hands down, this is the most visually interesting Nightmare on Elm Street film there is.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that without even having us review the other two. This is the most visually interesting.
Well, the last one they bring it a lot down to earth.
They do.
Or less.
But this flick, they go balls to the wall, and
because this is the height of zany Freddy movies.
Yeah, this is. Well, they were ironically they were trying to bring it back to him being scary, which failed miserably.
Yeah.
But I will say that this is so cool to look at. Everything's so elaborate. Every fucking shot is beautiful. The story, on the other hand.
So he's going to attack Alice.
Yes.
Cut to his mother appearing.
Well, he grabs a hold of her and basically mentions, he grabs a hold of her stomach to sort of be like, hey, shit's on. And then that's when the mother pops in and says the line of, your birth was an abomination. I won't let it happen again. And that's where Freddy backs away and just like, we'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
And then, a fucking, magician mind freaks out of there with smoke.
He's like,
smoke bomb.
Yeah. He's magician today. And then
Alice kind of gets just back to work. Just what, huh?
Yeah,
what?
And she's now in the diner. And then the girl working at the diner's like, where the fuck were you?
Because she is livid.
Yeah. She's, understandably
Alice is
so.
4 hours late.
She's like, you should have been here 4 hours ago. I was worried sick. And she goes, 4 hours? And she looks at the time, and sure enough, it's midnight. And she has no fucking clue what just happened. So the chick's just like, thanks for nothing, Alice, and says something super 80s, I believe, and then just walks the fuck out.
Totally tubular.
Something like that. I think there was a line like that. It might have been something like as if or something like that. Super fucking 80s.
So, pool party.
Well, yeah. So she trips on, because they mentioned before that Yvonne, being a diver, she was given the keys to the gym so she can, they have a pool party. So she immediately runs in and calls up Dan. And this is where we cut to our friends having a party-ish, because everybody else is partying, and it's a lot like parties I used to go to, where it's like, everyone else is partying, and then there's like 4 of us sitting there like, what's up? And they're having their conversation, and, they get the shot of the model taking her jacket off to get all fucking, I'm in a bathing suit shot, and then somebody breaks a bottle on their hand, and the blood fucking comes up, and Mark's having none of this shit. Greta grabs a hold of his head, and he's like, I could have gone all night without seeing that, and then she grabs a hold of him so he doesn't see it, and she's just like, this is what I don't understand about you. You write all your comics loaded with blood, but that makes you sick. And then...
May I add, every single panel we see of him writing, there is not an ounce of blood.
Not even
in any of these panels. People are getting shot, sure, but there's not like
there's no blood.
Like bodies are exploding and heads are coming off.
There is no blood.
No.
And this is where Dan says the most jockiest of jock lines, where he's just like, it's just a little blood guy. I'm like, okay, I fucking hate him. And then this is where Mark is just like, I know what it is, you big dumb jock. Further cementing, these two should not be friends.
Why are you people friends? You hate each other.
Yeah, I don't understand them, and it makes no sense to me. So...
But it's okay, Dan won't be around much longer.
Exactly. So, they're about to open the champagne, but Dan's like, no, this is for Alice. And then phone rings. They have a lifeguard, thankfully, because they're all drinking around a pool, so there's a lifeguard who fucking smacks up Dan's like, oh, phone for you. Goes, picks it up. Alice is freaking the fuck out, like, he's back, he dreamed himself up, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, I was awake, but he must have dreamed himself up. Get here now, I'm freaking the fuck out. So he's like, alright, I'm coming. So he walks over, grabs the bottle, he forgets the bottle. Mark makes sure he takes it, and foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm.
And he jumps in his truck and starts driving. And because, I don't know, because he couldn't have fallen asleep. I'm guessing they did the same thing. So nobody seems to fall.
Coma pit.
Some of them do fall asleep, but some of them don't. No, this is the baby. This is the baby thing. Right. So the baby's the one dreaming. And somehow he's killing people through the baby's dreams. They never explain how, but...
I think halfway through the film, it's literally a throwaway line.
Now that I think about it, in Nightmare 4, Alice was doing the same thing. When Alice would fall asleep, other people would die. So I'm guessing it's sort of...
Well, she mentions that in this film, well, he can't do it through me, so he's doing it through my baby.
Yeah, well, they figure it out later that it's the baby. It's still... I mean, I questioned it in the 4th one. I'm questioning it now. That makes no fucking sense.
No.
But anyway.
No, it doesn't.
So, he is driving, and then he's listening to the radio, KRGR, because... Kruger. Ironically, that's not the only time those call signals have happened, because also on the TV screen in a couple of the other flicks, it's been KRGR. And then his mom calls into a call-in show saying about how ungrateful, how much of a dickweed their kid is, and he was cool until he started dating that slut whore Alice. And he's like, Mom? And then all of a sudden the fuck does he hit?
Doesn't hit anything.
Doesn't he?
No.
Because he goes flying through the windshield.
No, Freddy.
No, is it just
Freddy appears.
Because I thought that was in the 4th one.
No.
Well, it was in the 4th one, but I guess it was the same shit. Yeah. So they just do the same thing over again. Wow, he never learned. So he goes flying through the fucking windshield. Doesn't question anything when he's flying, flies through the window of the fucking pool where everybody is just a couple minutes ago, and no one's there. He doesn't question that.
Well, you just skipped over Freddy appearing.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, yeah, you're right. I'm forgetting the whole thing. So I forgot. Yeah, okay. So Freddy pops up. Oh right, this is where he does like 9,000 puns in 1 second. Yeah, okay.
Talks about the champagne, rips his arm off, put it on the fucking...
So he sits down, and he fucking grabs a whole... How did I forget all this shit? As soon as you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, right. A whole fucking segment happens. So anyway, Freddy pops up, rips his arm off, and says, "Buckle up, Dan." Pun number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then fucking takes the champagne, drinks it, spits it out. "Bad year, Dan." That's shit.
He's like, I don't even know what that means.
Says, "Don't dream and drive." Fuck you.
Yeah.
And then, What else? What else? He says more.
No,
That's the thing.
It's fine if you don't remember a bunch of
more
crummy one-liners.
And I'm just like, God damn it, shut up.
And that's
no. This is where shit goes down.
He's even got a wheel on his side.
Yeah, because he's driving now.
Yeah.
No, the rest of the puns are the next scene.
Yeah.
So this is where he slams into shit.
Yeah.
And
he is fucked up.
He's
tore up from the floor up.
Yeah. He is fucked up, and then he flies in through. This is where he flies in through the fucking thing where the pool party was just happening. Now no one's there, and he never fucking questions it.
Yeah, he just goes.
It's like, huh?
Oh, I guess I still got to go to Alice.
Yeah, the phone's ringing. He tries to get in. Apparently, he's afraid to break this window. I don't know, and he just fucking pieces out. Finds a unattended bike that has the keys in it. Still not questioning this. Jumps on the bike, and just starts driving. I don't want to say it, but I feel like he deserves to die at this point for being this stupid. But anyway.
Wouldn't his truck still... I guess, I don't know.
I don't know.
Because he's still in the bad dream, obviously.
Yeah, but... So then he starts driving on the bike. Then the bike starts turning into Freddy. And this is where we get more fucking one-liners of, fucking power drive. I feel the need for speed. Oh, Jesus. And then the bike starts coming alive. And tendrils, like wires and tendrils from the bike...
To become a part of him.
Yeah, start, inserting themselves into his skin. And this is where we get fuel injection! Because they're starting to shut... it's literally, shooting shit into him. And his face starts peeling off, and we see it, crack and shit like that.
Darth Vader at the end of
Very much
Jedi.
so, yeah. He does look like that. Because he basically is just, he's got this bald cap on, and he's got wires from his head and shit like that.
Got a face mask on.
Yeah. So, then he's just driving like this, because this is what you do. And then...
But he's still with it, because you can see his eyes moving.
Yeah, he's
and,
still
him
there.
kind of going...
fuck, I'm, what the fuck? And this is clearly hurting him.
Yeah.
And then...
Drives in front of a truck, veers off into the other side of traffic, drives into the truck.
Yeah. And then you cut to Alice, who's serving coffee, and behind her, blue screen time...
Boom!
Fucking... We get more fucking corridors of, wombs, and then Dan is pulled through the womb of hell, I guess.
Alice!
Yeah. And she drops the pot of coffee and shits on... She goes outside... Because she hears a noise.
An explosion.
And there's a massive explosion. There's a fucking truck on fire. She runs towards it, and a dude jumps out and grabs her. But it's really just the driver of the truck.
Dressed like Freddy.
Dressed kind of like Freddy. He doesn't have the striped sweater, but it is a red sweater.
Yeah, a red sweater and a hat.
And a hat. And
red face.
Yeah, he's bloodied up.
I swear I didn't see him coming at
you.
Jesus, all right, man, I believe you. Yeah. I'm not a cop, so...
and then she sees Dan's body underneath, because he was actually in his truck the whole time.
Yep.
And then he, in the weirdest way possible, lifts his head up and just, in Freddy's voice, says, "Hi, Alice. Want to make babies?" Which is fantastic looking shot.
And then...
And then he's dead.
And in the tradition of Friday, hero previous to the film, is viciously murdered.
Yep. Well,
although
hero.
I'll give him credit. He lasts a lot longer in this film than Kincaid did in the fourth
Joey.
one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, he's on what's it called? He's on Kristen levels of surviving through enough of it to count.
You got through pretty much the whole first act, so I'll give you that much.
Alice is the winner of it all. So this is why Alice is number 2 when it comes to you're either on Nancy's side or Alice's side.
So we cut to Yvonne. Mm-hmm. With Alice in the hospital as Alice wakes up, oh, Dan!
Jesus, Dan, yeah.
She thinks, I think at first she just thinks all of it was just a bad dream and he's fine.
Yeah, she's like, where is he, where is he? And then Yvonne's like, he's dead. Sorry.
He's a little dead.
He's a little bit he's got a case of the dead. And then she's just like, well, what the fuck? Why is everyone looking at me like this, whatever? She just goes, well, you're just a little pregnant. Mm-hmm. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Doctor and her dad's there. She's like, it's going to be fine, Alice. Yeah. It's going to be fine.
You're all right.
Just like, well, I don't know, her boyfriend / baby daddy just died horribly in a fire.
Yep. That kid's going to have issues. Just saying.
So she, I guess, falls back to sleep. Mm-hmm. And she's awoken by the kid from Jurassic Park.
That's how you know him, yes. That is the kid from Jurassic Park.
Not the main kid, the kid who...
No, the kid who asks about the fucking raptor.
Gets threatened at the beginning.
Because that's a family picture where, Alan Grant threatens to stab a kid. So he shows up, which